بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Trying to explain to her that in Bible it explains that you should cover your head too.
Yeah.
She never heard about it.
Okay, no problem. Here's the verse. Let me explain the issue of covering at least the head in the Bible first, or did you want to?
Is that when Jesus came, right, for Christians, he took the whole Holy Scriptures
Okay.
and condensed it down into 2 laws.
What are the 2 laws?
Well, what those 2 laws were to have love for
Okay.
your neighbor,
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
that means wherever you're from or wherever you are, you're supposed to love your neighbor.
Okay.
So if you love your neighbor, you're not going to kill your neighbor. You're not going
I hope not.
You're not going to steal your neighbor's wife.
Okay.
You're not going to take your neighbor's children. Like, these are all the things that you're not going to do out of love for neighbor.
Right.
Then he said that you should love your God with everything, your whole heart, mind, and soul. Like that.
Is this in the Bible?
Yeah. It's not,
What verse are we talking about?
well, right now, it does not come to mind.
So I was reading the Bible, and I mean, I can show you the verses.
Familiar with that verse? You know what?
No, actually, I'm not. I mean, I do know some verse about loving thy neighbor, but I don't know of a verse that says that Jesus took all of the law and condensed it into 2 principles.
The most famous speech is the Sermon on the Mount. It's
Okay.
in Matthew 5, and
But-
it goes all the way through.
But in it, he said that I came and I condensed the law of the past, because from what I read from the Bible, Jesus said, I didn't come to do away with the law, but to rectify it. Is that correct?
That's correct. And
So
he
that means
divided
that-
it down to 2 laws.
Well, but that's not, I haven't read. Can you show me where in the Bible he says I brought the law down to 2?
But I'll tell you what.
Okay.
If you like, I can come back next
Please.
week.
Excellent.
If you would like.
Please, I would.
I'd be happy to show it to you.
Excellent. But what I'm at, I will be every Sunday.
Which version of the Bible are you?
There's a King James version.
The Gideon's Bible.
There's a King James.
And which version of this?
Same thing. What version do you read from?
Do you like believe in the Holy
King James.
Scriptures?
What do you mean by believe in them?
Well, I mean, like, do you?
Do I believe there was a man named Jesus? Yes. Do I believe he got a scripture revealed to him? Yes. Do I believe that scripture's been corrupted? Yes. But I believe
You
that,
have a Bible.
yes.
Okay. So, do you believe in the Holy Scriptures? Like,
So I believe the,
holy writings, or is it?
so I believe the Quran, the Bible, the Old Testament, and the Psalms of David were all from the same God. Okay? I believe that those earlier 3 have all been corrupted today. Only the Quran is preserved.
So here's what I believe. I believe a lot of people have the Bible, and a lot of people refer it to as the Bible.
Okay.
But in the Bible, it talks about it as being holy scriptures.
Okay.
Sacred scriptures.
Okay.
So if they're sacred texts, that certain people should be allowed to handle them, and certain people should not be necessarily touching those things because they're sacred.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it is. But
Why would a sacred text not be available to everybody?
well, it is available to everybody.
Okay.
But there's some people who should not be taking it in terms of using it as to weaponize it. Because it's sacred.
Not to weaponize it, but to read it, to understand it, to use it for guidance, to see if it's really still preserved or not. Like, let me give you an example, right?
To inspire with it.
Sure.
But not necessarily to challenge or to break down faith.
But to understand whether it's authentic or not, right?
Or to actually say that there's a corruption in it.
Why not, if there is?
If you say that it's corrupted,
Yes.
then the people who have, like, you have Jesus on here.
Yes.
So you're connecting Jesus.
No?
I'm just follow my thought.
Okay.
You're connecting Jesus to being a Muslim.
Yes.
Okay. So if you say Jesus, then you quote it from the Holy Scriptures,
Okay.
and you say that those words are good,
Okay.
but then you say the Holy Scriptures are corrupted,
Later on.
then you correct both Jesus and
No.
Jesus because you
So let me explain this to you, okay? Please just stay with me, okay? Let's say this brother of mine says at a dinner gathering that this person is a really good person. Okay? You with me? Are you?
listening.
Okay. So he's a good person. What he said is good. Let's say somebody heard him and somebody else heard him who twisted his words. They came and told me that he said that person's a bad person. That happens all the time. Excellent. Now, if I say that those words that have reached me have been corrupted. The person in the middle changed them. I'm not disrespecting him or the word he said. I respect him and I respect the original word he said. What I'm saying is somebody later on, no fault of his, corrupted those words, and what got to me in the end was not what he said.
Sure, that makes sense.
Excellent. Excellent.
That's why I was stopping by to ask questions.
Excellent. I appreciate it.
So what I have noticed,
Mm-hmm.
I have had friends in the past. Well, I shouldn't say friends, but I've had
Acquaintances, yeah.
That's probably better. Who in the past have told me things based on what they understood. Like
Got it.
the person told me about the hair and how they needed to cover
Got
it
it.
up because the hair is like supposedly sensual or something like that. So it has
Sure.
to be covered. But now you're saying that's not accurate.
So let me give you a criterion to understand right from wrong.
The other thing that I wanted to ask, because I've like several questions.
Mm-hmm.
In Christianity, or when Jesus came, he made certain that the women were taught right along with the men.
Okay.
The person that I met, she said that that doesn't happen. She said that the women are separated and the men are the ones who are instructed or taught or whatever, which doesn't fit with what Jesus said or what
I agree with. So let me explain.
Why does that still happen?
Sure, that doesn't happen, first off. We have a mosque here in San Diego. We have lessons. There are women there just as there are men there. They learn just as men do.
But
The
do they
Prophet's
pray
wife, yes, they pray together, but in separate areas. As the original law of Christianity was, as the Jewish tradition was, that women prayed separate. Even if you go today, can I finish? Please be patient. I listen to you. Okay. Even today, if you go to Israel and you go to the Wailing Wall, where the original Jews who have been worshiping for thousands of years, men and women are separate. It's not because one is inferior or one is kept away from it, but rather what it is that a time of prayer is a time of focus on your Creator. You don't want to be distracted by trying to have a natural urge, which everybody has naturally, to impress the opposite gender.
Women could be superior to men.
Sure, in knowledge, no doubt. There is. Let me explain this. The wife of the Prophet. Let me just one last thing.
What's your name?
My name is Uthman.
Uthman?
Yes.
Uthman?
So the wife of the Prophet, she was one of the greatest scholars of Islamic history, greater than any scholar alive today, and she was a woman. Her name is Aisha. She could read, she could write, she narrated. One of the top 5 narrators of hadith is Aisha. So just to let you know that what your friend told me is incorrect, and here's evidence for it. Maybe you can, your friend, we can educate her too.
She goes to the mosque.
Maybe she goes to the wrong mosque, maybe. Oh, maybe she's not getting it. Right?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's all right. You can bring her
Are
here.
the teachings all the same in every mosque?
Should be, but some imams could be lacking in their understanding. We want to look at evidence. The Quran doesn't talk about the hair being sacred. The Quran talks about hijab as a sanctity, as a protection for the woman, so she's known.
Women have to shave their heads.
That's in the Bible, not the Quran.
That's in the Bible.
So the Quran doesn't say that.
It does not say women have to. But the Bible, if you want the verse, I have it right here in the Bible. Let me.
A woman who prophesies without her head covered.
Yes. So 1
But-
Corinthians in chapter 11, verse 5. But every woman who prays or prophesies with her head uncovered dishonors her head, for that is one and the same as if her head were shaved. For if a woman is not covered, let her also be shorn. But if it is shameful for a woman to have be shorn or shaved, let her be covered. For a man indeed ought not to cover his head, since he is the image and glory of God, but woman is the glory of man. For man is not from woman, but woman is from man. Nor was man created for the woman, but the woman created for the man. For this reason, the woman ought to have a symbol of authority on her head because of the angels. That's the Bible.
So you all cover your heads
Right.
as what?
As a respect. We don't believe in this verse. We believe this has been corrupted.
Okay. So
Okay? We're just showing you, because this is the way, out of respect. This is the way of the prophets, the ones that were before us.
So your head's not covered.
No, he doesn't have to, because this is not something. Sure, and his head's covered. So let me.
Is there a difference?
Yeah, let me explain it. There are certain things that are obligatory that we must do. There are certain things that are good to do out of respect, but you don't have to, right? And there are certain things that are more etiquette. Okay, so
I think I know what you're saying.
Sure.
There's etiquette, there's tradition, and then there's respect.
and there is the religious obligations, right? So from religious obligations, we have to pray. Sure, everything has its place. So,
Something to think about.
all right, good.
I gotta go.
Have a good day.
You will contact us if you.
The
I'm gonna be here
We are, but it's good to have some reading material.
Yeah, women
You're
in
good.
Islam, it will be great.
This talks about the hijab.
If you have any question, if you don't come here, you can always
I
follow.
can't take that, but you've
We'll be
the
here.
question that I had.
Sure.
So
I'm glad we covered it.
Your wives don't have to cover themselves.
They do cover,
But
right?
if they don't want to.
Well, if they don't want to, they don't have to.
Is it that
Of
simple?
course, it's their choice.
So they don't have to.
They don't have to if they don't want to, but it is a religious obligation for them.
It's not a tradition.
No. So we're talking about men covering, right?
It's like it's so many thousands of years old.
Right, but Islam is not for one time period.
So what I think I have a hard time with this because it's like for a certain period of time.
Right, but I think this is a mistake you're getting. Right? Islam is not for a period of time. Islam is till the day of judgment.
Well, when will you know that gets you?
Whenever it does.
How do you know this isn't it?
Because on the day of judgment, everything will get destroyed. All of this will not
Jesus
exist.
isn't coming down and inspecting people right now.
Because we know about
And
the
asking
signs.
them about
Sure.
What they're doing, why
Should
they're
I
doing it,
should I
if
respond?
they're considering whether or not what they're doing is harmful.
I'm going to be respectful and listen to you. Then I'll respond when you're done. Are you done?
Next week.
Okay. Have a good day.
We continue.
Thank you. Same bat channel, same bat time.
Hey, ask you.
Feel free.
I just wanted to know your
Sure.
views on
How things are where?
how according to the religion,
Uh-huh.
how people should be, and
People should love each other. People should live in harmony. People should respect each other.
they should help each other. Like,
Of course.
they have nothing, they're homeless. And
Yeah, they
maybe
should.
they're in a different country, and
Yeah.
there's like houses around. And
They should help them. Yeah, of course. And if anybody has any kind of need, they can come to our mosque. We have free food every Thursday. We try to help everybody who lives or needs help. So
you give people food.
yes, every Thursday, free.
Oh, where's your mosque?
There's the address right there.
Oh,
You can take it.
no, it's okay.
Okay.
I'm not into anything really.
Sure, but if you want to come and
Having something spirituality in your life.
excellent. But that's the thing. We all believe in having a spiritual message, but everybody has to ask themselves, where did I come from? Right? Who made us?
And what's your
Idea on that?
yeah?
Sure. So we believe there is a creator, right? One loving creator, that one of the names that we know that our creator through is Al-Wudud, the one who's the ever loving, right? And that loving creator created this creation. And he sent us guidance through go ahead.
You go on. I agree with you about.
Okay, good, we agree.
There's a greatness there, but
Sure.
I feel when greatness is so huge and major,
Mm-hmm.
there's no names given, no mentioning even, because so
Sure.
into many worlds and universes,
Sure.
and so mighty that
Of course.
I can't even say. You can't mention he or she or a creator.
Like, we
Because
don't
when
believe-
you do that, something very serious can happen to you. But
Sure.
everything you mentioned to me, totally agree.
We agree. Good.
Yeah, that's
So what you said is amazing. Like you said, it's so great that we can't confine to he or she.
Yeah.
We don't say God's a man or a woman.
You cannot even say the word God
Right.
because it's
Right.
so great.
We don't use the word God either, right?
No, you know
This
what?
is just a reference for the people here. We say Allah. Why?
You know what? Even there you can't say.
But we can. I'll explain why. Because that Allah told us His name.
you cannot even say told us your name. But
Why not?
I agree. I think you're
But
very,
if
very
that
sweet.
Creator Himself chose that name
But
amongst
who created?
others,
we don't even know.
no, but that Creator told us.
But
Right?
the ones who made our bodies and
Uh-huh.
gave us our rights and built everything,
Yes.
it's so it's,
Sure.
it's minute and tiny.
I believe it's true. How come you pray 3 times a day?
We pray 5 times a day.
5?
Yeah, because in the Quran it tells us to pray 5 times a day.
Oh, it says 5.
Yeah, 5 times a day. Yes, it's a spiritual connection.
Okay, so
And
5
you
times.
know,
5 times. Let me give you a.
think of nonsense anymore.
Yeah.
You think of the spiritual.
That is true, right?
Yeah. I
Um,
think everything he's saying
you know,
is very, very
Take a little book. You can. It's free.
Okay.
Take, read up.
Okay.
Let me know if you have any questions. Come back.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Have a good one. Go ahead.
Everything you're saying is very, very special
Right, so-
to
so
me.
think about this,
but
right?
Never ever, because the ones who made our body,
How you
the
doing?
ones who build these trees are minute compared to the great.
I agree.
And still, they're great. But
Yeah.
when when they're capable of so much.
Right,
And
but
they're
that
tiny. That means the ones who way at the top, you keep quiet.
the one who created everybody is much greater than everything that's created. You're correct.
Yeah,
but think about this.
it's-
That creator, he sent us guidance, right?
No,
He didn't send us guidance?
it's the energy around the ones minute.
No,
it's helping us. Like this
but earlier
great
earlier
thing.
you agreed that creator sent us guidance, right?
Well, it's through the energy he spread out.
Right.
And
But see,
no,
everybody has
it's
their
not
own
you.
ideas,
It's not
right?
You. He sent it to the great ones over the top, and the great ones took it
But where
from
did you get
the
that
great-
idea from?
Because there's many great ones
But where did you get that idea?
through philosophy and
Through what?
other great teachings.
But
that
through
when
whose
You're
teachings?
not you. You're going to be very, very great, and you're going
I hope
to help
so.
all these people.
I
And
hope
it's
so.
through the-
I hope I begin by helping
you
you.
will. Yeah,
So
but-
think about this, right? Philosophy, theology, it's all human
not
made.
Theology is Christian
Philosophy.
belief.
But theology can be not just Christian. Right?
They believe in
Like
all the
Taoism,
religions.
Shintoism,
Yeah, all of that is
Buddhism.
theosophy.
Okay.
Muslim is theosophy.
No, it's not. But let me explain why. Because Muslims don't develop our own ideas.
No, none of
We
them.
follow, but we follow a divine guidance, right?
Yeah,
That
so
Allah,
do
that
they.
no,
So
no,
do
they
they.
don't, and I'll tell you why. Because Buddha, for example, he didn't claim that
He
God
came
spoke
from
to
the
him.
greatness, just like you and me and everyone. But he
right.
went this way and that way. And
Yeah, he
that-
went.
That's very
But that's a
sweet,
good point that
because
he
you
went this way and that
understand
way.
everything
Right?
And you go back up.
Right.
You
So
go
we
this way,
take
that
our
way,
message
and you have
always
little
back
dogs
to the
running
Creator.
With you, but gradually you
I don't
go
have a
back to
dog.
the greater and greater.
All right.
But you cannot be too limited and tight because
Yes,
all come
exactly.
from the one great source.
To the one great Creator, one Allah. That's
Yeah.
exactly what we believe. And
Like, I
that
might not
Allah,
get on with that one.
that Allah sent prophets
No, but
like Moses and
I'm
Jesus
too
and
tiny
Muhammad,
and
right?
Too silly to think of greatness and give it a name. I'm
But
not saying it's
you're
wrong,
right. You're right.
but
You cannot give it a name, but that
because
Allah can choose a
there's
name for
great
Himself,
masters.
right?
The saints are tiny. The great masters are even bigger, and they're good people.
Right.
And there's greatness.
Like prophets.
And you too will be a great one because you got spirit in you.
All right.
This-
But
that
the Prophet
spark-
Muhammad, the last prophet,
you
though.
know
No
what?
more
This is
prophets, right?
Tiny spark of divine in all of us that
Excellent.
belongs to the greatness, and it was given
Sure.
to us. Those without that spark of divine are still human bodies, but they'll never make it.
Okay,
They're
let me
missing.
let me just explain one thing, please. Give me 2 minutes, okay? We believe that it's not up to us to make up our own ideas about the divine. No, let me just finish.
That's
Two
the
two
devil
minutes.
when you look
2
at
minutes.
your own-
All right. So we believe that there's a creator, a one great loving
Too
creator
great for me to even mention.
that we don't try to imagine. That is true.
I go after the masters, like the Buddha and,
Right.
and the greatness and the
But
Christ.
but you think above that, right? Allah is greater than all of that,
Does
and
he-
Allah introduced Himself.
No, that's too great for me to believe. Not believe.
Why don't you
Go after.
take and read up?
Down there. I'm
Yeah.
tiny.
We make the sujood
No,
too,
I-
right?
That's too big for everyone to
All right. Have a good day.
You too.